Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing a studio review at SongBird Miami in Kendall. I'm gonna have the information down below so you guys can check it out on Peerspace and Airbnb and all that stuff. This is incredible. It is so insane. I've never seen a place like this before in my life, and I'm gonna bring you guys with me while I shoot it for content. I'm gonna do a solo shoot of just the location, and then I'm going to have models here a little bit later. We're gonna do a full-fledged group shoot today, so it's gonna be really, really cool. I'm here with TJ. He's gonna be helping me out with some video stuff, and it's gonna be amazing, and I'm super excited to bring you guys along, so stay tuned. So pretty much what I'm doing now is just capturing a little bit of everything. I'm not really a real estate photographer. I would like to get more into that kind of stuff, but I'm gonna capture the images as if I was somebody who would wanna stay here. And so that's the mentality that I have. So we have the walkway coming up here, and I want to try to make it as aesthetic as possible while still capturing the essence of it all. And they mostly need content for social media and their website. So I'm going to try to do a combination of horizontal and vertical shots just so I can make them happy. So that's pretty much it. So as a photographer, I love things that give me natural silhouettes. So having these two trees here, it's very easy to put a model in between, right? And when you have things like a natural silhouette like this, I love having models lean against anything. So whenever there's a wall or a tree, leaning against things are always super fun. There's a bunch of trees here that come out. Like just having the model play with this and being around this and finding interesting ways to lean on an object makes it super, super interesting as a photographer and as somebody watching the image. Because it's very easy to just take a photo of a model. It's a little harder to have her blend in with the surroundings. So I'm actually gonna take a photo of this too, because I really like it a lot. I'm gonna try to not fall down. But these are parts of the house that are naturally aesthetic, and so I wanna make sure I capture that too. But as a photographer shooting portraits, the ideas of having a lot of things in the foreground and the background make the images more interesting. And one of the biggest aspects of this home that I love a lot is the fact that they have an indoor-outdoor pool, which is insane. I've never seen this before in person, like in a home. This is insane right here. The main living area is on this side of the house. And then you have steps that lead into a pool. You have a jacuzzi over here. You have like almost like a beach situation where they can lay in the sun and then crawl into the pool here. Like it's insane how beautiful this place is. And it's very rare to find locations like this in Miami. Like this is insane to even be here. So I'm gonna take a photo of this right here. It's a little bright out, so I might actually add my ND to it. I took the ND off earlier because it got cloudy, but I'm gonna put it back on because it's super bright. And so it's good to always have your tools on you. I'm using the ND by Moment filter. This is not paid because they didn't pay me. I bought it myself. I like the quality of it all. I like that it has multiple f-stops. And this is the one that I use for outdoors. I have an indoor version as well. And as you can see, I'm not very proficient with my hands, so I apologize. And even here, as a photographer too, remember I said I like to lean or have the model lean on things. These are amazing poles here. I'd have the model lean on the pole and then come over here and capture the foreground of the leaves in between the shot, have her over there or in the water. And now you're getting the foreground aspect that I love to get in photos. You're just under the shade, so the light's gonna be a lot softer. And it's just a great way of utilizing what's already in place, right? I never wanna just shoot a model. If I wanted to do that, I'd put it in front of a white wall. But when you have all these elements, it's more interesting to me to capture these elements while you're shooting than it is to just capture the model, because it adds more character to an image, in my opinion. What I'm gonna try to do is edit these photos without the model and with the model too, so you guys can see the difference. It's gonna be interesting. Again, I'm not a studio photographer, I'm not an architectural photographer. I'm winging it right now, and they hired me, so we'll see how it turns out. But I am totally running and gunning. I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know if I'm doing it correctly or incorrectly, so if there's any architecture photographers down here in the comments, let me know what's going on, because I don't know what's happening. Guys, this is beautiful over here. Like, I love this little bridge that leads into the house, but even for just having a shot that you can do, I think it's insane. I think it's such a beautiful shot right here. So here I'm doing this, and I'm just capturing all of this space right here. And I'm imagining if there was a model in place. So if a model is standing over here or sitting over here, I'll have her there while I'm in this situation right here. I'm right here in pose. I'm getting the arches of the building. I'm getting the foreground of the pool. I'm getting the background of the leaves. So I'm getting a lot of different aspects. I'm getting more and deeper into the home. So now I'm gonna shoot from this angle. And again, I'm imagining in my head that I'm shooting a model. And so if you guys see over here, there's another room over there. There are steps that are illuminated by the sun right now. In my head, I'm pulling out my 70-200 and the model's walking down the stairs and I'm capturing a photo. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna capture that same image as if there was a model in place, because I think it's aesthetic to me. And I also think that it's a beautiful aspect of the location and a really cool way to be able to capture the things that make this location unique. I'm gonna stand all the way back here and just capture the whole home. They have this cool little sitting area. Imagine a model laying on a table. Maybe not laying, because it doesn't feel very sturdy. Maybe like leaning on here and having the pool behind her. Or me on that side and her up here sitting down or looking over, which would be a really cool shot. Just having her over here while I'm over there somewhere. It's being able to tell more of a story. I'm gonna take a photo of this situation right here. They have a sauna. I don't know how much light there is in here, but they have a full sauna in here. That could also be cool for photos. You will need a flash here or a strobe or some sort of light, but it is super nice. Let's see if I can capture a photo here. I don't think I can, but we'll see. We'll try our best. That is so grainy. I'm not even gonna try it. I'm gonna bring my flash out next time and try that. And then I think this is a steam room. No, just a bathroom, another bathroom here. I'm gonna take a photo of this. Oh, the jacuzzi, of course. This lighting is not helping me at all. The clouds are coming in and out. So I'm constantly having to change my settings. There's TJ doing his thing. Come with me. So we're going around the house. Guys, check out this path right here. This is insanely beautiful. Like, imagine people leaning over here, walking, being in the middle of it all. This is such a beautiful, like, I love the leading lines. You have the lines from the floor leading to the subject. You have the line from the railing. You have the lines here from the fence leading all to the subject. And because it's a white wall, you're gonna have a natural reflection. So the shadows are gonna be almost non-existent here if it's direct light. It may not be direct light today because of the fact that it's cloudy, but any other time it would be the beautiful shot that you don't even need much strobes or reflectors at all for. And I'm gonna add my ND filter here because it is a little brighter. And I'm gonna capture this scene right here, which I think is beautiful. Beautiful right here. Have your models lean against the wall, especially a white one. Natural reflection of light. Have the model lean against the railings here. Natural reflection of light here, natural bounce. Again, leading lines everywhere towards the subject. Having the model stay under here, for example. You have now a foreground element when it comes to the palm trees. You have the leading lines of the poles, of the floor. You can have this as a background. You can go even further back. Guys, there's a waterfall here, guys, a waterfall. And you can begin to use more of the space eloquently in a different way. Like just, I love leaning. I love models leaning on stuff. Lean, sit on the floor, leading lines everywhere. Amazing background over here. Look at this property, guys. A waterfall in Miami, a waterfall. Look how beautiful this is. It's insane. Insane. I'm gonna take a photo now of this corner here that I think is beautiful. I am not shooting at anything else but 24. I'm trying to be as wide as I can and capture as much of it as I can. And don't make fun of me too much when you see the images. I'm gonna come over here and this, if you wanna look down here too, guys, it's stonework on the floors here. It is so beautiful. It is insane, like the angles you can get, standing up here and shooting from below. Like imagine the model laying on the staircase right here. That's insane. Imagine the model from this angle here on the bed right here. This is so beautiful, guys. Insane. So my f-stop was a little low. I'm gonna bring that up just a bit so I can capture this right here. And again, like I was saying before, and I keep repeating, I'm shooting this as if I was shooting a model. And so I hopefully that works out how I want it to work out. But if not, I tried. I'm gonna come up here a little bit more, not hit my head, and then shoot from below. And just see how aesthetic this is down here. We're not gonna go inside yet, guys. I wanna focus on the outside of the property. Let me shoot here. We got a different angle of this situation right here. Shoot down below. Leaning. Playing with this. Leaning. Here. Having her like walk down the steps and then you're taking a shot from up here. Insane. I would stand up here and take shots downward. I would stand in there and take shots of the models here in the bed. Like, that's what you want to do. Look how, there's a koi pond waterfall. I've never seen that before in my life. I don't know if you guys can tell all the koi fishes are down here. That's so cool to me. A bunch of koi fish in the pond. The only thing they're missing is a step to get down here. Once they have the step, it's over with. It's beautiful. Let me try something. I heard that if you put your shutter speed at like 4, and then you take a picture of moving water, that it looks really cool. I've never done that before. Let's try it. So my shutter speed is at 1/4. I'm gonna raise my f-stop to like f22. And let's see if it works. Moving water. Oh crap, look. It works. Who would have thought? Thank you, TikTok. But that's super overexposed, so I'm gonna add my ND filter again to that. That was so cool. I've never done that before because I don't take photos of nature. I take photos of people. But that was awesome. Wow. Guys, if you see me ever not taking photos of models anymore, it's because I'm doing architecture photography and nature photography because, like, I don't know. So waterfall. Bring down my f-stop a bit. Bring up my ISO. There we go. Maybe not 1/4. I'm gonna try 1/8. And boom. So cool. All right, let's keep going. We're now downstairs. If you come down over here, I love the way the light peeks through. I would totally have my model here somewhere. So I'm gonna do that. Love that. Let's keep going. Here's a different angle of the waterfall. Guys, there's nothing but beauty here. I could be here for an entire year and do a different shot every single time. Again, leaning. The stonework is insane. I would have the model wear something that pops out a little more, black, red, nothing tan or beige because you'll blend in. But just having this over here is beautiful. Having the model lean against these rocks very safely so she doesn't fall inside. I like that a lot as well. Oh shit. Norman, if you want to send me more of these, please send me more of these. Again, I like hallways. Oh, even this, I'm sorry, I forgot about this right here. Beautiful soft light here. The light is getting diffused by the staircase. Beautiful location for photos. Either wide or close, leaning against the wall, in the middle. This is a beautiful shot. Moving a little bit to the side. Beautiful shots right here. Even here, clean, open, green. If I own the spot, I would put a cyc wall here, like one of the concrete cyc walls. That'd be amazing to me. And I'd have that right over here. Another long hallway, which I love. I like to get a little lower for hallways because it makes the ground seem wider. Here's one of the best rooms in the house. And it's super cool. I shot here one time before. And if you come inside here, it's a bedroom and it has an outdoor bathroom. So I don't know how convenient it would be if you were staying here and it rains, but if it's not raining, stone tub, stone sink, really intricate mirror, outdoor shower, the greenery, the black, like it all meshes together super, super well. It's a beautiful location. It has light coming in. I would always bring a flash, especially in Miami, because you don't know how the time of day is gonna change. Always have a strobe with you. But this is just insane work. And it's solid concrete. Like, this is so beautiful. The rocks here, just everything is so beautiful. I can't imagine the mosquitoes though. Here we have a nice little swing, and we have a huge pathway here. It's enormous. So I think, let's say you want to book it for not just a photo shoot, but you want to have vendors here. Your vendors can all line up over here. This is the front of the place. It leads into the front of the house. And you can have all the vendors you want. You can have a food truck train over here if you wanted. So much room here. And it's super open. And again, it's just more angles. If you want to have a model leaning above and you are down below, I think that's a beautiful shot you can take. Boom. showcasing the entire area that's available to people, to the vendors. That's what we want. A nice little swing. Who doesn't like a swing? Models love swings. I love swings. Huge space for vendors, huge space to keep equipment, huge space to just be open. So much room. This is what you hope to have in a studio, a location with a lot of space and a lot of character. The cars are parked up over there. This is the stairs leading up to the location. I'm gonna take a cool photo because I love that. If someone in the comments knows what style of architecture this is, that'd be insane. That'd be amazing to know because I think it's beautiful. And again, I'm shooting, imagining a model would be standing down the stairs. That's what I'm imagining in my head. And this is where we first started the video. We started right here. Come over here, shoot the stairs, maybe a little higher. Another cool shot idea I would have here, and just thinking off the top of my head, is maybe even having the model sit on the edge with her back to us and her facing this way, and just me behind her, and she's looking back at me, and she's just focused on the pool. Look, so if TJ is my model right here, TJ, stay where you are. TJ, come back. So if TJ is my model, look how much space around him. Look at just the natural leading lines to be able to come to the center of the image. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at that handsome man over there. And here we did the entire outdoors of the location. It's 3 floors, I think, 2 or 3 floors, insane. Now we're gonna head inside. And inside, as you guys know, I love shooting indoors, and I love a place that has good natural light. So, ooh, even this is nice too. Stairs are always beautiful, leading up to the location. Let me take a photo of this right here. I think this is beautiful. And I'm talking out loud, these photos may come out looking crazy, so don't make too much fun of me, okay? After you. Look at this insane home, guys. I want you to pan around so you can see everything. Now, this is a place that has a lot of character. This is a place that has a lot of possibilities when it comes to shooting portraits, right? I love, love, love this sunroof here. All this natural light coming in. I'm actually gonna take a photo of this right here because that's beautiful. I would put a model right under the light because that is insane. It has very interesting art, lots of texture, lots of colors, and I'm just capturing a little bit of everything here so you guys can see what's going on. And I have to make sure I'm capturing it vertically as well because not everything is vertical. But this is what you want to see. You want to see a location that has a lot of options when it comes to how to shoot, and has a lot of options when it comes to being able to pose people, being able to use props. A pool table is always a fun prop to use for models. Another thing I always look for when it comes to a studio is, especially when you're indoors, is where the light is coming from. So you have a big light here in these doors. Always have the model facing the light if you can, right? I like a little bit more shadows in my images. And so especially if I'm not using a strobe, I like the half in, half out. So if you see here, half my face is in shadow and the other half is a little darker because it's facing away from the light. I like that in my shots. I love shadow in my shots. Some people don't like it. I like it a lot. But have the model play with this. What you want to avoid, however, is having the model completely backlit, because then you just look crazy, unless that's what you're looking for. If you like that look, then go ahead. But I try to avoid facing dead on the windows. So I try to do like a half shot normally. Or I'll stand in front where you are here, and then the model is being illuminated by the door, by the windows, and you're totally fine. A slight issue is, depending on the time of day, this is also a window. So you may be overly lit. So the best option is maybe to shoot into the home, right? Just in case, just to avoid potential issues. But if you can, I love the half light, half shadow look, me personally. And something cool is, let me see if we can do it. But I believe, guys, imagine a model peeping out through here and you're over there and she's posing inside. Yo, come on. Over here too, this opens up as well. The model's here, doing her thing, leaning against the wall. Remember, I love walls. And you're outdoors shooting inside. She's out here and you're doing your thing from outdoors. This is insane, guys. The pool table is an obvious one. She can sit on the pool table, she can lean on it, she can play pool. That's very, very obvious. And all the doors open up. So you have so many options. And here's like the little beach area. So if she's here posing, you have a nice shadow behind her. You have a lot of light coming from the outside. Guys, this is insane. Or vice versa. You can be indoors and shoot like outward. And you can see here, you can see where TJ's coming down, the steps. Like there are so many possibilities, even from here. So I'm actually gonna take some photos of TJ. TJ, don't move. Go back to where you were. So if I want the model to be outside, I can be in here shooting photos, and I'm getting such a really unique angle that I normally wouldn't be able to get. All right, TJ, you good? So I'm gonna take some photos of this right here, which is just a beautiful, beautiful concept. Make a little bit more space. And then here the sun came out again, so I'm gonna use my ND filter by Moment. So if Moment can please send me more of these, that'd be great. And they have this really nice cement bench that I think is awesome for photography. I'm just imagining a model laying down on her back with the sun on her, or like facing us, or just sitting regularly, or sitting on the floor. I love cement in photos, especially when the model's dressed super contrasty to cement. So dressed in like a red or a white or greens. I really like that look. Here we are on that bridge I was telling you guys